audition thing was weird. So you just had to just sing and just do the monologue.
Yeah, for most of them.
And that's for most of the colleges.
Most of the colleges wanted like the two contrasting monologues, and then every so often, some of them wanted like a song in addition to that. So I have a list actually of audition monologues that sorely needs to be updated.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would just pull from that list, and then I had a couple of different cuts of songs that I would work from, and
Where do you
that's all
find
in a
your,
binder that I got at home.
Where do you find your monologues at?
Plays that I've read or done. I find that that's the best way to get a monologue is from a play that you understand. It just helps, honestly, with the character, because if someone has questions for you about it later and you can't answer, they'll be like, oh, you haven't read this. You're just pulling it out of your ass. Okay.
Dude, I did that in high school, man. I would just choose a monologue, I would do it, and then it'd be like, what's the play about?
That's what I did too. I was like, I got to college, I was like, I should actually read these.
Yeah. I think I went as far as the summary. I'm like, I'm not going to read that. I'll read the summary. I'll look it up. Dude, I did, for someone who hasn't sang, I had to do one audition where they forced everybody to sing. Mm-hmm. This was at UT. This was for one of their main stage. And they typically don't let people who aren't theater majors do the main stage productions. But you can audition, and if you just happen to be whatever, then they'll cast you. I was like a film major at this time. And they were like, look, you do not have to sing at all, but we want to hear you sing. So I mean, it did not matter what it was. They were like, you can sing Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star if you want. It's fine. So that's what I did. I said, I'm going to sing that one.
Nice.
Dude, did it. I did the audition. I'm very like, I'll rehearse the entire time up until the point where I audition, right? Just kind of go over it. But I'm usually like, I'm chilling, right?
Sure.
I get into this room, all right? They're like, all right, go. For whatever reason, 2 lines into this monologue, forget the whole thing. Straight up. I'm like, dude. And it had to be like a minute. And I'm 10 seconds in.
Oh, no.
And I was like, son. So I was just like, all right, I know what the monologue is about. So we're going to do it in Chris's voice. The gist of it was, I'm a son, I'm going through the refrigerator, daddy comes in, and I'm roasting him for something. I forget what it was. But that's kind of the point. So I'm just kind of playing around. It was not as good as the rehearsed version of the monologue, but this is straight improv. And they're laughing when I'm doing this. And I'm like, son, if I did this rehearsed, it'd be over. So I did it. 30 seconds later, scene.
Sing Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star.
Exactly. They're like, all right, go into the song now. And I was like, son. Have you ever sang in front of people before you knew how to sing?
Before I knew how to sing?
Yeah.
Sure. Probably like family members in the shower, walk into the bathroom and be like, oh, hi.
Yeah. Son. So, you ever like,
I did a first show I ever did, excluding middle school plays or whatever. First show I did was Of Thee I Sing in high school, freshman year. So I had never sung on a stage before. I guess I did. Now that I think back, elementary school, like singing in a group, right?
That's true. I forgot about that.
Yeah, we had this like Christmas show where we would sing Christmas carols for the parents, right? But everyone was in a group.
Yeah.
Right? So like this was more or less the same, right? I was in a chorus.
Okay.
I didn't have to be solo in front of everybody. The first time I sang solo, I guess. I guess would be that audition. I don't know. If we're counting auditions.
Son, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's a weird feel. Even one of the more recent auditions I did during grad school. I was getting nervous for no reason. It was like, I've done this a million times.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm getting nervous.